And you're doing. We want to promote what you're promoting too. It's called My Truth: The Rape of Two Coreys. Tickets go on sale this Saturday. My Truth Doc, and it's DOC. MyTruthDoc.com. And you're going to be talking about it. I have to ask you one question, because one question I've had and other people have said is, well, are you allowing kids to remain in danger by waiting and waiting? And I don't mind somebody monetizing something, but are the people who you might name still abusing kids, or are they people who are not putting kids in danger at this point?
The problem is a lot of people just don't understand how the system works. That's really the problem. You know, there's no such thing as me waiting, and you know, this hypothetical idea that like the longer I wait, the more kids are going to get abused. It doesn't work like that. The way it works is let me put it even bolder. 90% of the talk shows that I have done since this all started, the host comes up and whispers in my ear, "Is it so-and-so?" And I'm like, yeah, because everybody knows. Everybody in the damn industry knows. But nobody wants to be the first to accept the liability. That's all this is about. That's all this is about. And so at the end of the day, it's like, look, I'm the guy that put my neck on the line. I took the risk. I'm doing what I have to do. And, you know, God willing, everything works out. I'm not happy about having to be the guy to do this. I don't want to do this.
Has that guy reached out to you? Because I said there must be a nervous guy out there somewhere.
Yeah.
He knows who he is, or they know who they are.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't even want to go into that subject. I don't even want to go into it.
But whether or not they've reached out.
I've got security here, as you can see.
Yes.
It's not a joke.
There's no reason that he should have to explain himself. He has
Right.
done this over and over again.
It's fine. Don't be defensive.
But they're fair questions, though, because to say, hey, we're going to be outing a pedophile at a certain point, the fair question is he still molesting kids? That's a fair question to ask in an interview.
Of course it's a fair question, but it's also a fair question to say, like, why is it not the police responsibility? It's
Absolutely.
not my
It is,
responsibility. I mean, look, they know.
Yeah. I mean, look, because you did do the interview.
The
Look,
DAs know.
Everybody
knows.
What was the first?
It's not my job.
Right.
He didn't rape me. I don't have to do anything.
Oh, he didn't? Okay.
You know, that's the point, is that I'm doing this out of my heart because I care about a promise I made to my best friend. And I care about the fact that if, and this is a big if this works and enough people watch this and enough people create enough noise in the ether, then yes, change could happen. Because what could happen is then other people will feel emboldened. Other victims will come forward, as we've seen with R. Kelly, with other cases like this, where when it becomes a news story and a public thing where it's accepted by the mainstream media, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, we better do indictments on this guy. We better really investigate. And then other people come forward. And that's how it happens. And when these other people start coming forward and you get a laundry list of victims, then you have a real chance of getting the guy off the streets. If you don't lay out the information the proper way, if you don't put everything on the table the way it should be done, then you have no chance, and I mean no chance, that the district attorneys are going to go back and open old cases because all of a sudden some guys, you know, complaining and the SOL has changed. The SOL is strictly for civil lawsuits. It's not for criminal. So you want to talk about getting a guy that's got power and money off the streets. It takes a lineup of witnesses. It takes a great criminal investigator, and it takes a district attorney willing to start looking at old cases and turning over stones after he gets new complaints.